everybody, welcome back to my channel. And as you have guessed, if you read the title of this video or checked out that awesome thumbnail that I created, still trying to figure that whole business out, let me tell you, that's tricky. Today is my unboxing of my February Boxycharm and Ipsy, and I just kind of went into detail a little bit about them. I've been playing with these products for about a week now, but I definitely did spend some time with these products, did use some of these products, and I'm wearing some of these products today. And we're gonna get into it. Let's talk about it, and let's also talk about whether or not I feel like they're a good fit for moms, because let's be honest, we're not all going to be doing a full face of glam makeup. We're going to be lucky if we actually brush our hair. So let's be real, right? Keep it 100. Keep it in 100. So we're gonna try really hard to record this. My son is still awake and my husband's awake, so it's already almost 10 o'clock. He's gonna torture me tonight, I can tell. But anyways, I guess we'll go through Ipsy first. And I was actually more excited about Ipsy this month than I was Boxycharm, which is usually, it's the reverse. Usually I'm more excited about Boxycharm than I am about Ipsy. So, little background information if you don't know anything about either service. Ipsy is a $10 a month subscription service. You get a bag that's usually filled with 1 to 2 full-size items and then a bunch of like deluxe sample items for you to try. And Boxycharm is a $21 a month subscription service that sends you 5 full-size items. Like I said before, these are 2 subscription services that I pay for, so this is definitely not a sponsored video. These opinions are all my own, and I try to look at things from a mom's point of view. I think there's a lot of awesome people out there unboxing boxes. I know that I'm not like breaking the mold here when I talk about them, but I can also tell you that I'm not 20 and I have 5 kids and I need things that are actually going to be useful in my life. So I'm hoping that my take on some of these things are helpful for you, and I hope that you'll like this video and subscribe and comment below. Nobody's been commenting. I'd love to talk with you and get to know you. If you have a channel, you know, tell me about it below. I'd love to subscribe. We could subscribe back and forth and kind of grow each other's channels, because as you can see, I'm a super baby channel, so I'm not opposed to that. So anyways, let's get into it. Ipsy this month came in a super cute little lips purse. It's really cute, just the pink with the pink lipsticks all over it for February, so it's super cute. And I was actually really excited about my Ipsy. So first things first is it came with a brand new Farrah face brush. So it did not say specifically, well, they called it a powder brush. So Ipsy actually did pretty good this month, and they actually sent like a really detailed sheet about everything that's inside your inside your bag. Typically, it just comes with like a little card saying the theme of the month and why they picked the products that they did, but this month they actually talk about the products, where you can get them, and how to use them, and helpful tips to use them. So that's pretty cool. Ipsy is customizable. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, but you can actually go online, take their profile quiz, and every month you review the products that you get in your Ipsy bag and you earn points. You trade those points in for sample size products of other things that you would want to try. It's pretty cool that you get to rate each product, because if you get something that maybe isn't in a shade that works for you or doesn't flatter you, then you can tell them never to send that shade again, and the likelihood that you'll see it again is very low. So as I said before, this is a brush by Farrah, and it's the 50F, and when I went on the Farrah website, I did not see this specific brush. This is actually my second Farrah brush, and I love my other one. So I was super excited to get this. Brushes are expensive. This brush alone is $15. So this was a huge value to get a brush in my Ipsy bag. So I was really grateful for that. And then another item I got was this Lab For You Multi-X Repair Cream. And this one says instantly smooths and moisturizes skin after any irritation or damage. And I did try it once, and I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was kind of, you know, just okay, it's a moisturizer, so I'll use it. I'm not going to throw it away. And this one, this sample size is actually worth $4.80. Listen, if I keep looking down, it's because I wrote notes, because I'll never be able to remember this, especially not at 10 o'clock at night. The other skincare item that I got in my bag this month is, let me flip my little paper over, is the Feel Renewed Pumpkin Walnut Facial Cleanser. This little guy, I haven't tried this yet, and I really am looking forward to it. I did play with it. The grains aren't too big. This is really nice if you want to exfoliate every other day or every couple days. It does warn you on the bottle to make sure that you only use it once a week if you have extremely sensitive skin. So just, you know, proceed with caution. Make sure you do a patch test. I will definitely use this, and my son's in here making noises. Proceed with caution, do a patch test. I will definitely use this because I love a nice gentle facial scrub. And this little sample size is worth $4.75. It's my son. I'm sorry. 2 more items in the bag, and this is the part that kind of blew my mind. They're both full size. So we got the Meech and Mia eyeshadow. This is a single eyeshadow and it's in the shade Caramel. It's not insanely pigmented. However, it's pretty. And I used it today like on my inner corner, kind of like the front part of my eyelid here. I'm gonna see if I can't swatch it. I mean, it swatches nice. It's not super powdery. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. Maybe I can zoom in on editing. But it's not bad. It's definitely very pretty, and it definitely has a place in my world, and I've actually used it every day since I got this. So it's not, I don't hate it. This one I could totally see if you're doing a quick eye and you don't want to sit there and you don't want to fuss and you just want to dab something on the lid, throw on some mascara and dash out the door. This is going to be your friend. It's a warm tone, it's shiny, but it's not glittery, so you don't get the glittery fallout on the bottom of your face. And this, like I said, is a full-size product, and it is $11.50. And last but not least is this Daisy and Pearl Natural Radiance Booster, and it's by Seraphine Botanicals. And I keep looking down, so sorry. Like I don't have a monitor to see where I am in the camera because I'm trying to flip my iPhone around and record from the front, or like towards the back instead of like selfie style, because I feel like it's gonna be a better photo quality. So we're gonna see how it goes. And hi. We're gonna see how it goes, and if it doesn't work out well, then we're going to go back to the other way so I can actually see myself, because I feel like I'm flying around a little blind here. This highlighter, when I first opened it, I was like, oh my goodness, this highlighter is way too dark for me. Then I swatched it, and I kind of got hard pan right away. And I have clean hands now. I had clean hands then. I always make sure I wash my hands before I'm handling my makeup or before I'm applying my makeup. So the color, surprisingly, isn't horrible. It actually blends out and looks pretty good. You can see here, there's the eyeshadow, the Caramel by Meech and Mia, and here is the Daisy and Pearl Radiance Booster, and it is in the shade Radiance, well, it just says Radiance Neutral. Guess it doesn't have a shade. I'm looking. Yeah, it doesn't have a shade. It just says Radiance Neutral, which I think is the Natural Radiance Booster, but I guess it's in one shade, but it's really not bad. It's got a nice, nice sheen to it. It's not glittery, and I think it would make even a really, really pretty blush topper. If you're a little bit deeper skin tone than I am, I think you might like it even more. So it's definitely nice. It is a full-size item, and it's $22. Like, I could not believe it. So that means we got 3 full-size items in our $10 Ipsy bag. So the total value for the bag this month was $58.05, which was a kind of a weird number, but that's what the bag came out to be for Ipsy, $58.05 for a $10 bag. So felt like that was really awesome. I might gift out the one Seraphine Botanical highlighter just because it's just not a shade I'm going to use all the time. But other than that, I'm really happy with everything that came in the bag, and I feel like everything is really user-friendly. There wasn't anything too radical. There wasn't anything that wasn't self-explanatory or that couldn't be of value to somebody, especially a busy mom who isn't going to do tons of fuss on a regular basis. So moving and switching gears into Boxycharm. Boxycharm, it's kind of funny. So Ipsy went big with their card, and Boxycharm went small with their card. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. But usually, like, the Ipsy card is like half this size, like, half of it. But Afterglow is the theme for the box this month in Boxycharm, which is kind of funny when you think about Valentine's Day. I get it. Got it, Boxycharm. We're with ya. So, again, I was very impressed with Boxycharm this month, and let me just jump right in and I'll show you why. So the first thing in the box was actually one of my favorite products that I already have, and this is the Better Than Sex Mascara by Too Faced, and this is their #1 selling mascara. This has been around for a while, and I went on to Sephora's website. It's rated 3.8 stars, and I went onto Ulta's website and it is rated 4 stars, and it retails for $24, and it's 4 stars on Beautylish. So apparently the Ulta and the Beautylish crowd are a little more forgiving than the Sephora crowd. So I did pull out, I have a sample size of this. I haven't actually opened this because it opens. I didn't want to crack it open and then not get to use it in time because this is an expensive mascara that I will use. So I used my sample size, and I might have to like follow up and let you know how I feel, because this used to be like my ride or die mascara, and I was not super impressed with my trial size, but it is smaller, the brush is a little different, and it is a little bit older. It's like falling on that cusp of maybe being a little too old. So I'm going to follow up with that, but I was really excited to get this, and I will 100% use this. So this will not go to waste, and I feel like any mama out there is going to love this mascara, no matter how, you know, no matter what kinds of mascara you're gonna like this one. It's very universal. The Pretty Vulgar Shimmering Swan Highlighter, and this is in the shade Shimmering Swan. I guess it's called the Shimmering Swan Highlighter. Oh, no. It would help if I would read the whole package. It is a Shimmering Swan Highlighter, and it's Glimmers of BS. Who puts up with BS on a regular basis as a mother? Who puts up with BS on a regular basis as a human being? Just had to throw that out there. But anyway, so this is the shade Glimmers of BS, and the only thing, Pretty Vulgar has really pretty packaging, but, and this is gonna sound horrible, I'm a little bit of a packaging snob, it's cheap feeling, right? Like, I got a palette last year in my Boxycharm, and it was beautiful, and it looked like a bird cage, and the inside was all beautiful. The color scheme is beautiful. It was a cool tone palette. I did pass it on to my sister-in-law just because I have colors like that, but it was beautiful. Like, but it was that cardboard, just flop over, doesn't close, doesn't have a latch. I'm just not a huge fan of that. I'll use it. It's just not my favorite. But again, with this, like, it's like that thin plasticky. And I don't know who just released something that's in this exact packaging. I want to say Jen Loves Reviews was just showing it on, maybe on her Sunday newscast that she does on her channel. I'll link her channel below. Jen Loves Reviews is pretty awesome. She does a weekly newscast. But I want to say it was Maybelline maybe, or Essence, has exact packaging like this, like just minus the flowers. That was a rant for you. Anyways, let's talk about this highlighter. So I like this highlighter a lot. This actually may replace a lot of the highlighters that I use, and this is why. It is not an overly shiny, shimmery highlighter. It's a nice light color. It's really nice for a lighter skin tone. This may not work for you if you have a deeper skin tone, but I could totally use this as an inner corner highlight, a brow highlight, a cheek highlight, a cupid's bow highlight. I can highlight everywhere with this. It's not super glittery, it's not falling out, and I have it on today, and I don't even know if you can see it, but it's not a blinding highlight, and that's what I like about it. I like that it's very natural, and I can actually use it with a big fluffy brush like my favorite brush I got in my Ipsy bag, and I can really use it to blend in, because I get a little overzealous with my blush sometimes. I can take this and highlight the top of my cheekbone and blend a little bit of that blush away and still have that nice beautiful flush with that nice highlight, just enough to give you a little bit of, you know, zhuzh on your cheek and not overpower and kind of clean up my mess at the same time, if that makes sense. So this is a $32 item. It is only sold at Sephora, but it has 4.5 stars. The only downside, like I said, is the packaging. I mean, is it sturdy enough? Yeah. Does it close shut? Yes. It just feels like I could crush it, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm rambling. The next item I got is actually something I already had, and it is the No Problem Primer by Touch of Soul. So this is actually my primer that I owned previously. I already gave the brand new one to my sister-in-law. It is a smooth and pore covering primer, and it's a top secret for perfect makeup. Now, typically I stay away from silicone primers because they tend to break up my foundation on my skin. That is a me thing. That is not an issue with silicone primers as a whole. It's a me thing. So when I first tried this, I actually got a sample in my Ipsy bag last year, and this is one of the few products that I actually took a sample and actually bought the full size. How many items, you know, do you truly get a sample for and you actually go out and buy the full size? It's hard for me. I'm picky. So if I'm going to spend, well, how much is this? $18? I'm going to spend $18 on a bottle of primer. It better be freaking awesome. That's just me, because I get enough primers in my boxes and my bags that I don't need to spend that money. But this is special. I prefer this in the summer just because I feel like in the winter I might be a little bit too dry for this, if that makes sense. That just may be me also. You'll have to let me know if this is something that you are trying because you got it in your box, or if you already have this. This one was huge. I think Kathleen Lights liked this one. I think that's where I originally heard talk about it, and then I got a sample and I loved it and I bought it. So this is actually about half gone. I shook it up so it wouldn't look so, you know, yucky. But like I said, it's on Sephora for it's rated 4.2 stars on Sephora and 4 stars on Ulta, and those are the only 2 websites that I could find it on other than its own brand website. But I really love this. I was really glad to see it. And what I love about it also is that it's a pump, so you're not sticking your fingers into anything or having to like pour it out, and it's this really nice high quality like frosted glass bottle again. And like I talk about the packaging, the same with this Too Faced mascara, like it's heavy. Like you could probably knock somebody out. Somebody's like trying to mug you, like no joke, you could take them out with your mascara. No lie. Like, I love a nice, expensive, heavy packaging. It's just me, you'll get used to it. The next item I got in my box is this lipstick. Let me see what it's truly called. A Prime and Glaze Lip Crayon by Trestique. This is a brand I'd never heard of before. It's a Sephora brand, so it's sold on Sephora's website. It's only rated 3.5 stars, and I think I know why. So the lip crayon itself, it's actually like a lipstick formula. It's got this really weird like shape to it. It's kind of like thin, long, and it's kind of like rectangle shaped. I don't know if it's coming up on the camera. I hope it is because I cannot see. But it's really cute, and the shade that they sent was really nice berry, very flattering on my lips. I like it. It's a nice comfortable formula. It doesn't last a long time. I mean, it's a lipstick. It's not a lip stain. It's not a liquid lip. It's going to come off. It's going to transfer onto your straws and your, you know, your husband or your kids when you're kissing them and you're like leaving lipstick on their face. Like I've done that to my kids a million times. But anyways, it's really pretty. Another really cool feature is when you stick on the lid, it's magnetized. So you let it go and it just snaps right on, and it kind of looks like a little crayon. It's cute. And this is the part that confuses me. So this is a primer, and it has a little sticker primer inside. And this is a lip primer that feels just like chapstick, like the chapstick brand chapstick. You put it on, it even tints your lips this weird like rosy pink color, and I don't think it does a darn thing except for make your lipstick even more slippy. It doesn't make your lips tacky like a primer kind of should. It doesn't feel dry at all to kind of help hold everything on. Not that dry might be the wrong word, not that you want your lips to feel dry and uncomfortable, but there's no tackiness to it. So you put this on and you've got, you know, this very emollient, like chapsticky feeling. Oh, it does go up and down. I was just seeing how retractable it was. It's shiny. Anyways, so it's just this really emollient primer that you put this already extremely emollient lip color on top of, and it's kind of a mess. And maybe it's just me not being able to function as an adult, but I doubt it, because I don't think it would have 3.5 stars if it didn't. So again, it's really nice. It's a $25 lip crayon. So that being said, would I spend $25 on this? No. Was I grateful to get it in my box? Absolutely. And I feel like I love this lid so much because it's easy, but it's not going to be coming off, and you're not going to be coloring on the inside of your purse with your lip crayon. So, very good. Last thing in my box this month was by Pharmacy, and this is the Clean Bee Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser. This is so nice. I love this so much. So it says an ultra gentle, which it is, facial cleansing gel that washes away surface oil, impurities, pollution, residue, and makeup while nourishing skin with honey and hyaluronic acid. So honey, you can smell the honey in this. It's a little sticky, but not in a bad way. So it's viscous. That's the word I want to use. It's very viscous. So I hope I'm using that word right, because you go to use a word and then you look up later and you're like, yep, totally used that word wrong, but it is viscous, and I do know how to spell that because I'm a nerd. And so you can definitely smell the honey, and you can You can kind of feel the tackiness that the honey brings to the product, but not in a bad way. It's not like your fingers are going to be stuck to your face when you're washing your face or anything like that. And hyaluronic acid is an ultra moisturizer, so it's like uber moisturizer. So whenever you read that, you know, people think an acid is a bad thing. It's not a burn your skin kind of a thing. It's a, we're gonna go in there and supercharge your cells with moisture. That's what hyaluronic acid is. So I would definitely say that it's a good product. And I got another pharmacy product from Boxycharm, and it was their Melt Away cleanser. So it was that green, kind of had the lime scent, and I loved it. I used the whole jar, like the entire jar, and it's expensive. This cleanser alone is $22. So I think that they did have a bigger size, which this is kind of how Boxycharm will cheat with skincare. This is more like their travel size or like smaller size, and they did the same thing with the melting cleanser, but it was so good and I loved it and used every bit. And Physicians Formula just released one, and I'm thinking about doing a side-by-side comparison. So let me know if that's something you would like to see, like either like this video or mention it down in the comments if you want to know what I think. I don't want to give too much away, but I do love this a lot. I was very happy with it, and it makes me want to go and buy more of the pharmacy skincare products because I feel like it's a line that I could really get behind. So I definitely wanted to take the time and explore it some more. So way to go, Boxycharm. You're getting me to spend my hard-earned money. And if you know you're just buying this box to use what's in it and not purchase forward, this is a great cleanser. You're gonna like this, and I can actually feel that it's gentle enough that even people with sensitive skin should be okay. Again, patch test. So the total value of the Boxycharm was $121 this month. I think it was only $110 last month, if memory serves me correct. So they did a good job. Let me know what you think. Which was your favorite? Did you like Boxycharm? Did you like Ipsy? Did you get something else different that I didn't get? I want to hear about it. I want to know all about it, and I want to know which one you think is better. I think that both of these boxes were amazing this month. Box bag, you get the idea. Both of these subscription services were amazing this month. And I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got in my box and hearing a little bit about what I had to say. And I hope you all have an amazing evening, and stay tuned. My next video is going to, hopefully, Lord willing, be a haul. I did a 31 haul, so I can't wait to share it with you. And I also have another video coming up that I recorded already, but I'm not 100% satisfied with it, so I think I'm going to record it again because I have that much time on my hands. Just kidding. I really don't. I'm going to stop now. I'm going to go. Bye!